The Elixir of Life, C.V. Raman. Indian Nobel laureate C.V. Raman has termed water as an elixir of life in his celebrated essay of the same name, a substance which, when drunk, brings immortality, eternal life, eternal youth. Water, the elixir of life. Hello, let us today we learn about the lesson, the elixir of life. Before going to start this lesson, I will ask few questions. Do you think the living organisms in this planet can survive without water? Why? My second question, where do you get your drinking water from? And my third question, is the drinking water you use in your home treated? If not, how do you purify it? Human beings, animals, all kinds of plants and every living beings need water to flourish and live. Our world looks beautiful because of water. Oceans that cover roughly 71% of area of the earth reflect blue light. Thus, the earth appears blue from space and is often referred to as the blue planet. But how much potable water is there on earth? How much total water is distributed on earth? According to USGS, fresh water accounts for only 2 to 2.5% of the total quantity of water, and most is frozen in glaciers and ice sheets. About 96% of all liquid fresh water can be found underground. The remaining small fractions is in the surface or in the air. It is interesting to note that available quantity of water almost remains same on earth. As earth is a closed, nothing can escape from the atmosphere of the earth. The water we drink today has likely been around in one form or another since dinosaurs roamed the earth hundreds of millions of years ago. Water is called the universal solvent because it dissolves more substances than any other liquid. Almost all imaginable things can be dissolved in water. Up to 60% of human adult body is water. 70% of the human brain is water. Water is the most important for any living being to sustain life. In this essay, Water, the Elixir of Life, Sir C.V. Raman brings out how water is indispensable to plant and human life and how it also causes evils like soil erosion. He also tells us access of water can be preserved for good purposes. In the first part of the essay, Raman talks poetically of the beauty of water. Water trickling down the rocks or water collected in small ponds that satisfy the thirst of passing cattle are beautiful sights. Big tanks play a vital role in South Indian agriculture. Much of the rice is grown under them. It is a beautiful sight to watch the sunrise or sun set over them. One of the most remarkable facts about water is that it carries the slit to 4 places where it is finally deposited. The land where slit is deposited is usually very fertile. The slit that mixes with the salt water of the sea precipitates rapidly. The color of the water changes successively muddy red or brown to yellow and green and finally to the blue of the deep sea. These varying shades are also fascinating. The flow of water has undoubtedly played a great part in geological process. Rapidly flowing water carries away the rich top layer of the soil. This phenomenon is called soil erosion. The problem of soil erosion is of major significance in various countries, especially in India. Soil erosion in the initial stage is unnoticed. Later, it results in the formation of deep gullies, ravines, or ruts. These things affect agriculture, the terracing of the land, the construction of bunds to check the flow of water, practice of contour cultivation, and the planting of some types of vegetation are the measures that can be used to check soil erosion. Water is the basic of all life. Every animal and plant contains water in its body. Moisture in the soil is equally important for the life and growth of plant trees. The conservation and utilization of water is fundamental for human welfare. At present, streams and rivers, wasteful, empty themselves into the sea. It is clear that the adaptation of techniques preventing soil erosion would help to conserve and keep the water where it is wanted.